the country. Now you can have this divisiveness and whites looking at blacks and, this idea with the Gina Six and black youth. I haven't heard any black leaders step up yet and denounce that group beating of white youth. Okay, they hung nooses in the tree and this, that, and the other. Okay, no problem. But you all gonna gang up on youth, on a white kid and start beating him down and he's unconscious and you still gonna kick him? That's savage, man. That's just wrong. Like completely wrong. So in that sense, I would say we need to come together. And the only way to come together is to deal with the truth of who we are. White people need to run their country better. We, African Americans, either need to find our own country or claim this one as our country and support the white folk that bled and died to own this place. You can argue, and you can listen to any one of my albums. I'm a staunch critic of the United States, no doubt about it. But I would never go to another country and diss the United States. Never. I would never stand before the American people and tell them they're wrong, you're bad, you're the evil empire, this, that, and the other, because it's just simply not true. As a black man with a little bit of education, I say, yo, you know what? The America I know, people trying to eat, live, and survive. We ain't got no time for race. Like, we have no time for it. So those that talk that race, yo, you a black man, you got to stand up. What does it mean? I'm a black man, I'm standing up for black what? Like, what is that? Unless I'm standing up for my own country, like, we're gonna go and take someone else's country? Or, like, where does this go, actually? We argue against the system, then we act just like it. We say we want justice. The America don't give the black man justice, but then the black man don't give himself justice. We dissing each other. We're still divisive in our own homes. We're pointing the finger at George Bush, and our own homes are messed up. So I'll just cut that off and just say very truthfully and honestly that if hip-hop can do anything, it could raise the standards as to what a human being is. How are we going to come together and live as human beings? Don't look at my blackness. Look at me that I'm an MC. Judge me on that. Don't look at me as a Christian or a Buddhist or Muslim or, or hip hop. Judge me by the fruits. Judge me by who I am, what I'm doing, what my actions are, what I stand for, what I'm ready to die for. Judge me on those things. But as long as we're going to keep saying, we can't get justice, black folk can't get justice in the justice system, white folk get justice, we can't get justice, I think that's not true, me personally. I think black people are not giving black people justice in the justice system. I've been in the justice system. I'm a graffiti writer. I've been, arrested. When you get there, that's why I wrote the record Black Cop. I wrote, black cop, black cop, black cop, black cop. It ain't the white cops that's the problem. It's you. It's you. It's the black attorney. It's the black judge. It's the black DA, the black prosecutor that's handing us 20 and 30-year sentences, but you don't hear about them. You see that one white guy who gets up, and okay, I'm giving 20 years. Oh, he's a racist. He's this. And you're forgetting, look at OJ. Nobody screamed racism there. He paid his way out the court. Manipulated justice. If it don't fit, you must acquit. We all cheering along with injustice. Because he's black? Nah, KRS-ONE ain't with all that. And so this is where I stand. Equal protection under the law. Let's get back to the United States Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, the spirit of the Declaration of Independence. Let's get back to unity and end this idea of separating people by race, class, religion, gender. Don't read a book by its cover. You can't judge a book by its cover. Damn, man, I can't. You said in one line, you summed up this whole thing. Keep talking, but that's the point. Yes, it is. You can't judge a book by it, especially in the 21st century. You know, we're supposed to be a little going. It's way deeper. It's way deeper. Yes.
I have one more question.
Last question. We'll start signing.
In hip hop, we're still categorized. That's the four elements and other things. How do you unitize everything, get it all in a unity and organize together? I'm trying to get that.
You know, it's happening now. It's happening right now. Hip hop is coming together on its own right now. Right now. Look at you guys here. You guys here in this place right now. This is hip hop. These cameras are gonna outlive us. Did you imagine that? Imagine these cameras, this tape that you're creating is going to be around in 3100, or just say 2050. I'll be around, but 20 will be around. 2050, this tape will be here. And when scholars look back on this tape, they're not going to say, oh, a black man was speaking to blacks, whites, Latinos, and Asians. They're going to say hip-hop gathered at this time to discuss themselves. And then if you're a scholar, you'll look and say, oh, look at the variety and diversity of people that came to this discussion. You're not going to say white people were here or black. You're going to say hip-hop was here. So in 2100, when my children are looking back on these tapes, I would hope that they see us unifying now. Now, we are ancestors right now. We're old school right now. Like right now, each and every one of you are old school. Like, they're looking at our clothes right now. They're looking at these turntables. They're saying, right, get a shot of the turntables. Because in 2100, this is old. This is old. This thing, they're going to say, wow, they still have, well, wow, you still have vinyl records. That's old now. That's old now. It's about CDs. But you know what? We're going to hold up CDs, and they're going to say, that technology is old. You know, we cutting on light now. We're cutting lasers now. We don't even need these big, bulky things now. We just press a button and a holograph comes up that you can touch things, and who knows what it's going to be. But you have to be conscious of that, and that goes back to our unity. You got to be conscious of the fact that your tapes, what we're recording, all of this is going to outlive us. And this is the unity of hip-hop. This is it. You're showing it, documenting it, and you're teaching other people what we look like for real. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Come on up. Wow.